Tonight, after 1 million gallons of ash wastewater leaked from a Minnesota Power facility in Cohasset Tuesday.
Northern News Now's Madison Green was there today and tells us what she learned about the response and why one nearby business is keeping a close eye on the containment effort.
We're a very small seasonal business, like most resorts in northern Minnesota. You lose a week, you lose 1/12 of your income, more or less, at this time. It's peak time of season.
Kurt Christofferson owns the Cohasset Lake Resort. His family-owned business sits on the namesake lake downstream from where 1 million gallons of ash wastewater leaked from the Boswell Energy Center pipeline Tuesday.
So yesterday at approximately 11:15, our Boswell team in operations discovered that a pipeline that transitions from underground to overground had a leak. And that leak had a resulting spill that made its way to Blackwater Lake. So,
Minnesota Power Chief Operating Officer Josh Skelton says the leak was detected and contained within 15 minutes. However, it is unknown how much of the wastewater ran into the lake. Now they are working with federal and state agencies like the MPCA to determine exactly what the environmental impact is.
It can, alter the oxygen that's available in the water. It can alter the clarity of the water, and that can put stress on that aquatic life. That's really the immediate impacts that you see. Is
Stephen Mickelson with the MPCA says they don't believe there's any threat to human health at this time. Minnesota Power will continue to monitor the site for any environmental impact.
now it's about sampling and understanding the impacts so we can determine the next steps for mitigation and remediation.
In the meantime, Christofferson, who was concerned about the runoff into the Cohasset Lake, just hopes it can be contained.
Great opportunity for everybody to come and enjoy. So hopefully it's minimized and hopefully it's captured.
In Cohasset, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
Madison, thank you. Now, according to the EPA, coal ash contains contaminants such as mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. The MPCA advises the public to avoid the area near Blackwater Lake, where crews are there so they can continue to work. We will continue to update you on the situation as we learn more.
Tomorrow.